Welcome back, everyone, to another Marvel Daily Snap video. I'm GemmachineEsq. Thank you so much for joining me today. And I did want to, before we get into today's video, I want to let everyone know today will be the last day a video comes out at noon. We are going to switch back to having the videos come back at night. I'm thinking 8 p.m. Just the viewership is way down on the noon videos. I thought we'd give it a try because it's kind of why I like to watch videos. But no, we're gonna have the videos come out later. So if you do watch these at noon, I recommend hitting that subscribe button and the like button so you can be notified when the videos do come out, because they will be coming out later. And as always, I really appreciate your support, so thank you. Seriously, it does mean a lot to the channel, so thank you so much. Today we are playing a deck that I sort of invented today based on a deck that's becoming quite popular, which is the Leech Leader combination with Maximus. The reason that combination is so popular is because Maximus, you give them cards, Leech, you then get rid of all of the abilities on those cards, then you get to play Leader. Whatever they play, you get, but with its ability in theory. So, I haven't looked up the specifics of how that deck is run, but I thought I'd try to figure out what I would like to play with it. And so Leech by itself doesn't have a lot of stats, and neither does Professor X, but I think those are our big turn 5 plays that are really looking to win us the game. And so I thought something to help them out would be a rescue. So you play rescue and then you play Leech or Professor X in that lane, giving you either the win in that lane or hopefully eliminating the rest of their cards, and still being a big time power push for your turn 5 play. For the early game, we're dealing with Sunspot, Iceman, Scorpion, Green Goblin, Storm to really give us that early game power, hopefully cut off a lane. And with Wave, we're looking to maybe get our Leech or Professor X out a little bit early. Jessica Jones, of course, to control that Storm lane. There's definitely some mixing and matching you could do. I think Juggernaut would work very good in here. I just don't own him. But this is the list we're going to be playing today. And as we come back into our main screen, also I named the deck Why This Sucks to Play Against, because I'm pretty sure the point of this deck is to just annoy people. We're at 86 cubes, or 86 rank. So today our goal is to hit Galactic. So let's get into game. Clicked everything but the right thing. There we go. Alright, who are we up against? This should be game 1. Hopefully we don't have to edit. Cakewalk Champion. Alright, Cakewalk Champion. You have a really long name. And our starting hand's not terrible. Wow, wait, what is that Korg variant? That's so cool. Okay. To keep pace, we'll throw Scorpion in the Shadowlands and lower his hand size, or power. Ooh.
Opponent snapped.
I am gonna play Maximus. That's fine.
Wind, aid my hand.
I want to play Wave there as well. And Jessica Jones, so that'll get 4 extra, so I'm actually winning that location. Oh, he gets to see what I'm doing. I forgot about that. I'll just throw down a leader, actually. God, this deck is really annoying to play against. It's unfortunate we didn't draw Leech. Would have been a really good Leech play right here. I guess not so much because he had Daredevil. And he must be. Racket his brain a little. Did he snap? I can't remember. I don't know what he's thinking right now. Probably like, who does this? Why do you do this? Yeah. Sometimes leader do be like that. We'll get into game 2. But that was a fair I think a very fair viewing of the deck. We'll get into game 2 against Manchato? Do not emote. Alright, Manchato. But yeah, that was a good idea. It really is a pretty annoying deck. Oh, and he has a Yondu. Gets rid of my leader, which is huge because he's probably playing a... Okay. We have to have a real thought about that. That's actually terrible for me. Because I wanted to storm, but now it won't storm until turn 4. Which means... yeah, I don't think it's worth doing. I'm gonna do that instead. Killmonger I'm fine with. And I think I'm going to leech all of their cards. And the reason I'm going to do that is because death would just be a 9 cost. You won't be able to play death no matter what. I mean, he could wave here, but... yeah, okay, he waves. This is 11, this is 6. So this is 6, but he has to put down 9, 10 to get there. And he plays death. Oh, and we win by...
Victory.
Woo! That was a close one. I'm glad I played where I did. But again, that's another 2 cubes. This deck is fun, man. It's super annoying to play against, but it is fun. Let's get into game 3 against Crux. Ego take the wheel. Please no, Crux. Please no. Can we do anything fun with Kiln? We could storm it, but he's probably going to put tons of power in there anyway. That's actually quite good for us. I don't actually feel like dealing with that.
Opponent snapped.
So he snaps. I'm assuming... okay.
Wind, aid my hand.
Okay. So I'm going to take away all of his cards' abilities. And so none of his cards have power anymore. So, ooh, I could probably win this by... I think we just lead her here. I'm gonna snap.
Oh, snap.
So again, he probably had Silver Surfer or something in his hand. Now it does nothing. Now all his cards do nothing, except he gets one card. He probably retreats here, but maybe he doesn't. He could play 3... The risk here is if he plays 3 cards, which he might because he has Sarah. So maybe the safer thing to do was to pass with Sunspot. We'll see. I believe Leader does get the abilities Sans Leach, though. So, like, I get them with their abilities, which would give me power. We will find out. And no one likes playing against this deck. And that's another 2-cuber. And we're up to 87. We have been doing 4 videos. We're going to stick with that. We haven't had an edit yet, so hopefully we get a big-time game. That was an potential 8-cuber. If he had hit the end turn button, he didn't. But now we're up to Bale, who is introverted. Hi, Bale. Same. But you can kind of see the power of this deck. It's really annoying to play against. It has a lot of early power, and then it takes away whatever late-game play the opponent can have. And it works really well with Maximus because you want them to have cards. Ooh. Because...
Opponent snapped.
Because there's a Mindscape, I think we don't Scorpion, because those will be potential cards that we could get. Ooh. Huh? So I'm looking pretty good right now. What did I give him? Okay. And there it is! 4 games, 4 retreats! This deck... Guys, it's strong. Check it out. We're going to cut to the end of the video right here. I'll show you how many cubes we gain, hopefully, by the end of the day. We should be playing for a couple more hours. But yeah, that's the plan. And hopefully we should have some new cards today after these missions. And we'll bring you back to unlock some of those cards. Hopefully we get something new. It'd be awesome. Alright guys, see you then. Welcome back, everyone. We've been playing for like 4 hours. I have to admit, the deck seems like it's missing something. I did replace Thor with Rescue. It gave me a little more power. But I did that before I started playing the game. Those were the games you guys witnessed before. We got off to a really hot start. We won like our first 8 games, and we were up 16 cubes. And then I lost 2 games for 8 cubes, and then we never recovered. We were a little bit on tilt, but really, the deck lacks a little bit of power. Plus, it cluds its board a little bit. So leader's not very effective. And really what I find, if the opponent runs Osmo, or has movement, or has a Professor X of their own, or has anything above 10 power, you just lose, and that's too many weaknesses. I find too often Storm just isn't as good as she is in Pool 3 as in Pool 2, because people can get power in there way too easily. I was running into a ton of Claws. Some guy ran Moon Girl into Carmitage and got 3 Nightcrawlers. to get power into Storm, the Storm lane. A little of that's unlucky, but a little of it is just cards are built a little different in Pool 3, so it's not quite as good by itself. You need another way to lock it down, or you need to be storming as a bait yourself. And this deck doesn't really have ways of putting power back in there. So that might be something to look into, is like some way to power up the storm lane a little bit. It definitely has, there's potential here. It's just, it's not harnessed. It needs a little more power. It needs a little more gusto. And I'm not sure what that is yet. So if you have any ideas for how to make this deck better, put it in the comments below. I'd be interested to see it. I was thinking about Silver Surfer and maybe adding in Brood and then put Thor back in and put Brood in replace of like maybe the Green Goblin, something like that. And then that could be an interesting way, but I don't have Brood yet. So I don't know. I thought those were two interesting ideas. But yeah, tell me your ideas in the comments below, and let's see if we can unlock the card and end on a positive note, because we try to be positive here. Rocket Raccoon? Right now we're working on getting all of our rares to be epics. We're actually almost there. Oh, we did unlock Hellcow earlier today. I actually played during my lunch break. And got that. And ooh, we have 100 actually, so we can do a green. And that would be Rescue. Double click that, and that kind of gets us to the boosters. Okay, so it doesn't even get us to the boosters. Sag. Okay, so we don't quite have as much as we want. We have a lot of gold, but we're kind of stockpiling, waiting to see maybe whatever the next Apocalypse one is. This will give us a little bit of a discount. I'm thinking that's the best way, because we really want tokens, and right now, unless they change the system, I've gotten, so in the 2 weeks since tokens have been out, I've been grinding really hard. I've gone up 700 collection level, and I bought the season pass, and I've done everything else. I've gained 100 tokens in that time, right? Because I went empty, and however many tokens I have now is how many I've gotten. 300, oh, sorry, I've gotten 300 tokens. So I mean, that's 2 weeks of grinding plus putting money in. They probably do have to change the system, because right now it's, to get a Series 5 card, you'd probably have to play 2 or 3 years. That's just what it is. Or finish your Pool 3 collection, because then it quadruples how many of your tokens you get. But right now it just kind of feels bad for anyone still in Pool 3. And I'm missing quite a bit of cards in Pool 3. Like, I'm probably only halfway done in my collection. Well, for Pool 3, maybe a little bit more than that. I don't know how many cards I have, but yeah, so I hope they do work on that, work on the Pool 3 and Pool 4 and Pool 5 stuff. But for now, I do enjoy this deck. I want it to work, so I really hope you guys can give me some good ideas in the comments, and I'll try out those decks. Again, I want to point out that I am trying to host a tournament whenever they come out with friendlies. I'd love to do the casting for it, so let me know if there's any interest on that. And as always, smash that like and subscribe button. It really does do me a favor. Again, from now on, the future videos will be coming out at 8. This will be the last one at noon. But for now, keep on snapping.